Alright guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So, as you guys saw in the title, Hurricane Debbie. Right now, they're talking about a tropical storm, and it should be going up to a Category 1 hurricane. Now guys, I keep on looking at the models and stuff as a prepper. One of the biggest things down here in Florida, and I'm in Panama City. I'm actually in Lynn Haven, Florida, Panama City Beach, Panama City, right there. We're on the cusp, the west of this projected cone, and it says Category 1. All right, down here in Florida, if it's not a Cat 3, as the saying goes, you don't bat an eye. As a prepper, I do. Reason being, even a Category 1 knocks out power, bull water notice. There are strong winds. You put enough water on the ground, trees come down. All right, you might not have major damage to your roofs. Your house might still be standing up. But down here in this heat, I mean, we got temperatures of 90 some degrees. Says it feels like 105. Yeah, hurricane season sucks. So with this, guys, I want to direct you to a channel, BP Earthwatch. I've been watching him and been subscribed to him for a very long time. He's a great forecaster when it comes to news and weather. I mean, this guy's good. When I saw this hurricane, well, I keep calling it hurricane. When I saw this, the way they're projecting it to hit the Big Bend area, I just feel weird about it. I really thought, and I really feel like it's going to go westward as far as the northwest trajectory right now, which there's no wind shears pushing on it where it's sitting. All right. My opinion, my belief, and I am not a meteorologist, I'm not a hurricane tracker, I'm just a prepper and been through several hurricanes. I prepare as much as possible. I think this is going to drift northwest, and when it gets higher up in the Gulf, further up towards the Florida, there will be a small wind shear come, and it will make it kick east. When it does, my concerns is that Panama City is going to be on the east side of the storm. That's the roughest part. That's that right hand. As of right now, we are projected to be on the left-hand side of the storm, the west side, which is less rain, less wind shear. But I keep seeing it drifting more and more. So guys, if you are in the Panama City area, I want you to buckle down. Make sure you have your preps in order. During hurricane season, guys, we try to cover our preps. We try to get people prepared for stuff like this. I got sun today. I'm exhausted. Everything from, as you see, there's no solar generators. That's because they're working overtime right now, charging up to full capacity, no matter what. Those things are ready to rock and roll. Went and cycled through our gas, make sure we have plenty of gas for our gasoline generators. Not everyone can afford solar generators. I know that. I do. Harbor Freight. Guys, there should be a pop-up there. I think that's a 4,000, 5,000 watt solar gasoline generator, 4,000. I think I paid $360 for it. I've had it for 3 years. I've serviced it with new wires, plug outlets, the whole 9 yards. I don't know, about a year ago, year and a half ago. Works great. Brought it out, fired it up, make sure everything's working in operation. We're collecting as much water as possible. Now, we have water filtration systems. As you might be able to see, this is missing. We have those ready to rock and roll. Bathtubs will be filled up tomorrow. We have a 280 gallon swimming pool. I know, my little inflatable swimming pool. It's water. If necessary, you can wash with it, but it is a water reservoir. 2-liter bottles stocking up with water. We have ways of producing our own power with our solar grid. We have our own solar grid. We piece by piece built that thing, ready for deployment as soon as the weather's decent, where we can actually get the panels out without getting blown all over the place. Yeah, it's an emergency situation. We can put it out, have power in the house. We have a window air conditioning unit. Our solar grid can run that all day, part of the night. Our solar generators, they're over 2,000 watt a piece. That will run an air conditioned unit for about 4 to 5 hours each unit. Being able to stay cool down here in Florida is life-saving. Even if you just can operate a fan, you know, a box fan, all right, 60 watt of power is what that uses. Even just having a way to move air when the power is out down here makes a world of difference. It does, guys. So as far as cooking and stuff, we have, of course, we have our camp stoves, which we have adapters for. We've shown these things before. We have adapters for our 20-pound tanks, propane tanks. Those are ready to rock and roll. Depends on what we're facing here. I'm not able to go out and do hurricane relief aid right now. Something I wanted to do in the past, and I have done in the past. When I'm better sitting, we will again. But with the preps and supplies I have here, the community I've got here, yeah, we're still going to be able to help people in our immediate area. So yeah, we were already making plans on that. Power goes out, water's out, boil water notice, whatever. We have the availability to do that in our local area. When it comes to natural disasters, this is what we prepare for. All right. I know the coolest thing is to prepare for all-out SHTF, no rule of law, and we try to prepare for that. We know it's going to be rough. There's nothing to gauge it with. All right, unless you live in some third world country that's constantly at war. Here, we try to prep for it, but the majority of our preps are geared towards natural disasters. And down here in Florida, we get them. Let's go to the other side of the country there, California. Earthquakes, wildfires. Prepare. That's probably one of the biggest ones I talk about as far as having a bug out plan. You need to get out of Dodge. Yeah, you don't want to sit in your house during a, after a hurricane, after a earthquake, because most of it's destroyed, or wildfires coming at you, and you kind of need to leave. Hurricanes, if you have the means, absolutely leave in advance. Don't get stuck on the road when a major hurricane comes through. They do say a Cat 1 hurricane is what it should come into before it makes landfall Monday morning. My concern, I've seen temperatures from 85 to 87 degrees in the Gulf of Mexico. This thing's moving about 15 miles an hour. I believe sometime Sunday, it'll already be a Category 1, very strong one, and before it makes landfall, a strong 2 to a possible 3. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just looking at it, and that's what I'm preparing for. So if you guys are in the crosshairs of this, or you think that you are safe from it because the projected cone puts you outside of it a little bit, stay prepped and stay ready. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.